Good day, Mustangs. Today is Monday, April 13th, 2020, and I'm Akshay Maharaj. Welcome back from spring break, and thanks for joining us once again for our Cyber School edition of Mustang News. Please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now to our top story. While on spring break, Georgia Governor Brian Kemp not only extended the shelter-in-place order to April 30th, but also extended the state of emergency and canceled the return to traditional school for the rest of this academic year. With that comes all sorts of questions and concerns as it relates to grades, standardized tests, and AP exams. Mustang News will keep you posted on how FSA will be handling these concerns as we go forward. If you have specific questions, especially regarding AP classes, reach out to your teachers and check your email for communication updates from Ms. Sanchez, Mr. Turan, and Mr. Parlock. High schoolers, you can also log into your College Board account directly and get updates. Mustangs, let's take a look at FSA's mission statement. To deliver an educational framework designed to achieve the highest academic results and instill enduring strength of character by leveraging innovation and STEAM curriculums for college preparedness and lifelong student success. Mustangs, even though the shelter-in-place order is still in place, there are ways you can volunteer from your home. You can thank a healthcare worker. Hands On Atlanta is teaming up with local hospitals and offering a turnkey letter writing campaign. Use hashtag #WriteSomethingGood and share your letters across social media. Another option is helping a fellow student in need. Upchieve allows you to connect with a student from a Title I school and provide live academic support. Download the app and set your schedule. You'll get a text when someone needs help, and you can support students when you're free. For more ways to help, check out the school-wide newsletter for a list of how you can volunteer digitally. By now, a lot of us are probably experiencing what is known as cabin fever, especially with an extension of the shelter-in-place declaration. As we continue to look at virus phrases and vocab as they relate to COVID-19, here's Rohan Movva to shed some light on these phrases.
As COVID-19 continues to have an extremely prominent presence on our daily lives, we are not only being asked to continue with cyber school, but also to shelter in place. Almost all U.S. states are currently practicing stay-at-home orders. This means people can generally still leave their home for necessities, such as going to the grocery store, to the doctor, and to get fresh air. All travel is prohibited, including walking or biking places, taking a car, scooter, or motorcycle on the road, unless it's classified as essential. According to the New York Times, there are only 4 U.S. states, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, and Arkansas, that are not under this order, and 3, Wyoming, Utah, and Oklahoma, that have only invoked it in some parts. The goal of sheltering in place is simple: to help prevent or slow the spread of the virus. Under the shelter-in-place order, all restaurants, bars, cafes, gyms, and recreational facilities have been ordered closed. However, food delivery and curbside pickup are permitted. With that said, shelter-in-place tends to see a rise in cabin fever, which is defined as restlessness from living in isolation or confined indoor area for a prolonged time. So how do you deal with an onset of cabin fever and practice social distancing? You can go out for a run, walk, ride a bike, hike, as long as you maintain the requirements of social distancing and stay at least 6 feet away from other individuals.
We should always keep the vision of FSA in mind. Fulton Science Academy Private School endeavors to be a nationally ranked and recognized school for pre-K through 12th grade, serving advanced and gifted student populations committed to academic success, civic responsibility, global citizenship, and high ethical values within a safe environment that celebrates diversity and is nurtured by the collaborative efforts of its stakeholders and the broader community. It's time for our quote of the day. Today's quote comes from the 35th U.S. President, John F. Kennedy, and Mustang News dedicates this to all the workers on the front lines dealing with COVID-19, as well as the volunteers behind the scenes. He once said, "As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them." According to the Weather Channel, it looks like temperatures will range from average highs in the high 60s and low 70s. There's also a slight chance of rain today, but it looks like it will clear up by tomorrow. The pollen count for today and tomorrow will still be high range, so take the necessary precautions if you are an allergy sufferer. You can check out pollen.com for daily updates. As we continue our social distancing and fun segment, Mustang News would like to call out one of our former weathermen, who seems to be spending his time composing and singing the COVID-19 blues. Here's Caden M. Want to see your activities outside of the cyber classroom on Mustang News? Well, if you did something fun, creative, or interesting, tell us about it. You can email FSA News at fultonscienceacademy.org with a brief summary of what you did, with some pictures or videos. Please include your grade, and of course, your name. Get ready to laugh at the joke of the day. How does a scientist freshen her breath? With experiments. And that's a wrap. See you right here on Wednesday for another cyber edition of Mustang News. I'm Akshay Maharaj, and remember Mustangs, as we stay home, we are saving lives, and we are always #stronger together.